I've looked back at the first episode, obviously a little bit crestfallen about not hitting very good shots, and I realised that I've come back from the winter having not played bunkers, and I made a pretty big technical mistake. What I was doing, I was on a slight downslope, and I had my weight pretty even, if anything, a little bit further back on my right foot. Let me show you what happens if you put the ball at the front of your stance and have your weight back. You're always going to hit the sand behind the ball. I mean, obviously I've exaggerated that, but that's basically what I was doing in that last episode. So let me show you. If you've got the ball at the front of your stance, you want to have like 80% weight. You can, like I remember when I was learning bunkers, I learned them like this, but just to convince myself not to move the weight off of my front foot. And you see that now. I know I'm going to enter the sand at a certain point every time. So I know in the episode I talked about distance. That's about how much sand you take. Yep, so continue doing that, because Waka made the mistake of getting very close, and that's why he duffed his first couple of shots. So keep your distance to take a small bit of sand, but then get the ball at the front of the stance and get your weight forward so that you can get a consistent entry point. And I mean, technically, you could play the ball further back in your stance. You could even play it in the back of your stance. And let's see, if I then move the weight to the back, I actually get the same angle of attack that I got from it off the front with my leg there. The reason people don't do that is because you can't really get the club through in front of your hands, which is what we want to do, obviously. So just remember that if you're starting to hit behind the ball, starting to duff some, left foot forward, stay nice and stable. Oh, beautiful. I love that sound. And you didn't see it, but it nips every time if you take that little bit of sand.